it in your bones. Oh yeah, look at it go. Roll out the barrel, feel it in your bones. Oh yeah, look at it go. Roll out the barrel, feel it in your bones.
请天辉方英雄。还剩10秒，还剩5秒，启用备用时间。请夜眼方禁用英雄。请天辉方禁用英雄。还剩10秒，还剩5秒，启用备用时间。请夜眼方禁用英雄。请天辉方挑选英雄。
仇之环，
请夜眼方挑选英雄。
Lion in war.
请天辉方挑选英雄。
Very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome back to the OASIS Cafe. This is the SMU Dota 2 championships, proudly hosted by the SMU eSports Club. My name is Maya, and right now joining me, Star of Light, she is playing in a match of her own right now with her team called Team Easy, if I'm not wrong. And joining me now is Talking Penguin. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. Yep. Hi, I'm doing good. Yeah.
So, are you playing today?
Nope, I'm an outsider apparently. It's for SMU. I wanted to join, but Cheryl doesn't allow.
Alright, so the two teams on stage right now is Zen 10 and 8 Cube. They've banned out heroes. Do you want to introduce the heroes that they've banned out on the Dire side?
Alright, for Dire, they banned out Bad Riders. First ban, followed by Lycan and Pro a lot. And Radiant is Storm Spirit, Juggernaut and Puck, as you can see. For 8 Cube, their first pick was the Venturing Spirit, I think, which is a very versatile heroes. They have Sword, they have the damage, and they have the stun that is required for team fights. For Dire, they picked up the Lion Edition, heroes. There's a hex that could negate all the skills abilities like Tide Hunter, which makes Tide Hunter an easy target for that 4 seconds. Besides, they have the burst from the finger and the stun. Well, for Shadow Fiend, they have the raw damage. And now with a Draw Ranger pick from the Dire side, I think it's quite a good combo for a DPS hero. And they have the burst as well as the silence. But we'll wait to see what other heroes they can pick up later on in the game.
Do you think they picked up the Drow Ranger simply because they didn't want to allow 8-Cube to actually stack the auras?
Probably, but I think it's more of like range versus a radiant kind of game. Yeah, because like with the Tide Hunter and Vengeful Spirit, with a range like in team fights, they can actually hold the team fight in and not let them do a lot of crazy stunts, that kind of things. Yeah, with the burst from the Drow Ranger and Shadow Fiend DPS followed by the Lion's Finger, I think it can cause quite a big impact as well. But now we see a Viper pick from the Radiant side. Well, the Viper is a tanky hero followed by the Mecca, and for a tanky hero like Viper, more health brings more damage up to, and with the third skill that it has, I think it might do a little damage to the Dire's DPS picks. I think it's quite a good pick from the Radiant side, but we'll see more what's up on their sleeve for the next picks.
I kind of feel that Zen 10 has a pickup more suited for basically. So they're probably looking to do some pickups here. They picked a pretty aggressive support, Lion, and I suppose they will be picking another aggressive support to back that up. On to the bans. The second ban phase went over very quickly. We've seen the Troll Warlord get banned out as well as the Sniper. Sniper recently, he's been picked up in a lot of games, be they pub games or community scrims, and Sniper is just a hero I don't want to play against. Moving on to the other bans as well, I think you mentioned the as well as the ES. What do you think of this ES ban? Is it indicative of what else they want to pick up from the 8-Cube?
I think for Zen 10, they are lacking on a very teamfight core hero like ES. Probably that's why for 8-Cube they ban, for 8-Cube they ban those core heroes that allows more containment during teamfight. Yeah.
Okay. So we see the Phoenix get picked up by Zen 10 here. So this is the first time I've seen a Phoenix in a competitive game as of the past few weeks. I think this is the only team fight that they'll probably have. Sand King is still in the picture. But right now I can't really think of any other heroes that would be useful in team fights. Queen of Pain gets picked up there by 8-Cube, and it looks like it might be Viper and Queen of Pain usually go mid. What are your thoughts about this?
Actually, Viper is quite a versatile hero. If you bring this kind of lineup, I will put the Viper as a carry. Well, he needs a farm to be tanked up, to be able to tank the Shadow Fiend, Draw Ranger, and Lion even. Queen of Pain, putting her against the middle against the Shadow Fiend, it's considered a win for me already. For that, I can just put it off lane and see what I can do with it all. But for the Phoenix pick, I think that's a team where they place a Phoenix and there's a Trend Protector. Because of that overgrowth plus the Phoenix ulti, I think it combos well given by the DPS that Zen 10 has. But I don't know, they may have other better picks.
Yeah, also, it just occurred to me the Troll Warlord ban. It's very useful against because the Troll Warlord is very useful to counter a Phoenix with his ultimate. So on the heroes on 8-Cube, they don't have any particularly fast attack speed. So that Phoenix is probably gonna survive the what I call the ball drop. And we'll see how it goes, because I still kind of feel 8-Cube, they have a huge potential in team fights. Of course, they need to be positioned well and so on and so forth. The Tide Hunter needs to get the Ravage off on as many people as he can, but the Phoenix out it's a great counter to Tide Hunter's Ravage.
Alright, we see Dr. Ban as Zen 10. I think they feel that for 8-Cube they are lacking support, and Witch Doctor is actually a very, very good support with the outburst of damage from the ulti with an Agai's Scepter with 4 bouncers.
Yeah, we saw a lion as well as a witch doctor pick up in the previous game just now. It was very, very aggressive. The other team, I believe it's Team All Random, they did really, really well with a lion and witch doctor pickup. So while we wait for Zen 10 as well as 8 Cube to pick up their last two heroes respectively, huge shout out again to OASIS Cafe for being our official venue sponsor. They've got some really good prizes, which I'm gonna show you guys now. And also Clickstorm, our gaming platform. The prizes are over here. And in first place, everyone's gonna the first place team is gonna get a Pro-Link limited edition T-shirt with a Ventralis mouse mat, Zentinus Professional Laser Gaming Mouse, Valifer Pro Gaming Illuminated Gaming Keyboard. So now it feels like I should be playing in this as well because I won all these prizes. At second place, we're gonna have T-shirts, mouse mats, as well as the gaming mouse. And in the third place as well, you get a mouse mat as well as basically the same things. Back to the game itself, we see Dazzle, my favorite hero, getting picked up here. I'm gonna look for those huge graves, and we're gonna see OM or Ogre Magi getting picked up by 8Q. What do you think of the Ogre Magi pickup first?
I think Ogre Magi is a
Maya Tana? So now into the game itself, everyone's just waiting for the horns to sound. Let's introduce the teams. On 8 Cube on the Raiden side, we have XX and LG on the Viper, Abotala Bashuneva on the Vengeful Spirit, ORZ or the Kneeling Down Face on the Tidehunter, Masquerade on the OM, and Meow 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 on Queen of Pain. And before we go on to introduce the Dia team who is running away right now, would you do the honors of introducing the Dia team before they get into the team fight? Oh, this Dazzle. That's kind of, I would have expected in a aggro off lane, the Vengeful would actually have stunned, and then that would allow Ogre to actually stack his stun on as well. But they didn't want to do that, and Viper's gonna be, if Viper could back them up, that would be great as well. I think this off lane, this aggressive off lane is something to watch out for. The Ogre cancels his stun, Dave's going to get away, but I kind of feel they need to be a bit more aggressive here. The three ranged heroes on Z10's side, they will be able to do a lot of work. Zen is going to hex up XX and LG, the Viper here. Zen is going to get healed up, get stunned, many stuns, and he's going to go down first blood there. There we go. Is there going to be a second kill here? They want blood. Now X is going to get taken out very quickly. No, he manages to heal himself. I kind of feel, as a Dazzle, you should keep your skills unskilled until maybe level 2. That a Grave would have been really good back then. Just stop.
The QP is doing way better than Shadow. But I think Shadow has a chance of getting more last hits and his macro mastery up. Well, I think things are really interesting.
We do see some action happening right now. The smoke gets revealed there by the stun comes out. Where's the stun coming out from? Mata is gonna get stunned up here. The stuns are stacked basically, and now they are gonna the Radiant side's running for their lives. But that's a very easy kill there on Z10's member. Shadow Fiend especially, he needs his farm. I don't play mid often, so what are your thoughts? I know he needs his farm, and that's pretty much it. And on bot lane, Chen gets spotted out. He's gonna get stunned by Abota Bashune, but it's gonna be that's such a main. The VS is too far away to stun, doesn't have mana at all, but manages to KS that with the Wave of Terror. And on mid lane, actually Shadow Fiend getting a very quick kill there with his buddy on the Dazzle on the Queen of Pain here. This is a skill build for the Dazzle that I would go with. You get the heals.
The Radiant side has moved from top to bottom, getting kills on the way at the middle and at the bottom. I think that was a good move from them, and they are actually controlling the game well.
I kind of feel this Viper has to be the damage dealer for Team 8Cube here. That's quite a bit of damage, almost forcing W Boon back. Doesn't have a lot of health. On the Phoenix, you always have to be very careful. On bot lane, we're gonna see Horazi. Oh, he's coming in. The stun comes in. It's stacked up there, but the silence from Dave prevents the stun from Masquerade. But still, the Dazzle's gonna go down. Couldn't get the Grave off in time. I believe didn't have enough mana as well. On top lane, Viper actually coming in from behind, getting a kill on the Phoenix. It looks pretty stacked right now this game. 8Cube doing really well. Yeah, you have to not. So once again, Talking Penguin is just joining me today. Welcome to the world of casting. I need to tell myself welcome back as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you're on the Twitch stream, thank you very much once again. And if you guys are over here at OASIS LAN Cafe, after this match we will be having trivia once again, and there will be prizes of $10 for each question answered correctly, limited to one prize per person. In mid lane, Meow doing a man fight here against Mud, but Mud does have the Shadow Rays, and I believe if he used that last Q race, I call it the Q race, he might have taken out Meow. Here we go to see another action. Excuse me, the Axe is gonna get stunned up there. The stuns didn't get stacked, and now he's gonna have to Shadow Grave himself. Can't TP away, but is not gonna get away in time. Heals himself, and the right click coming out from Masquerade is gonna just take him out. Should have just TP'd straight away. That's why I feel just Grave and immediate TP.
Yes, correct. Because of the Over Magi using the stun as well as the Vengeful Spirit, I thought he would way well. He would have survived. Moving on to the Drones skills, I feel that in a competitive game, Drones should max gas first for better fights and survivability, but when it is taking the precision around maybe due to the skill with Shadow Fiend, but Shadow Fiend is not putting into the presence of the Dark Lord. Speaking of Shadow Fiend, he just been picked off in, and it's a late follow-up from Dazzle. That's not very good play. Providing that he has
Yeah, Shadow Grave was still off cooldown, was still on cooldown, excuse me, so, couldn't get the Grave off. Level 1 Grave is just not the best of Graves.
yeah.
Your point about the Drow just now, I believe she was solo, so she wanted to farm as much as she could. So she probably put as many points in the precision aura as possible. But I kind of feel that Z10 weren't expecting the rotations from AQ. So they didn't scale accordingly as well. And once you've scaled it, basically this is what you're stuck with, and it's up to you to make the best of it. Viper still leading the scoreboard in terms of last hits with 41 last hits right now. Against a Phoenix, he can't really do much because all you need to do is really to just get last hits, where Phoenix's fire spirits don't really slow you in terms of that. Once you get used to the timing, that's pretty much it.
Alright, as you can see, the skill in the rush, and skill is in Dragon Shell and 3 on the Anchor Smash. I do not understand why that's not a skill come to rush, probably at the next level, but I thought it would be good.
You can see the blink forward there by Queen of Pain, taking a lot of damage that the Ravage comes in, hits 2 heroes. X is going to be able to actually grave Mat, and Mat, will he be able to do as much damage as possible? From behind, Chen comes in, but the right click takes out Mat here, and now they want to go after X. Blink forward by Queen of Pain. Mel's going to get a kill, double kill there for him, excuse me, and Dave's going to go down as well. The stun from Chen only landing on Masquerade, and that's what, 3 kills for 1 in favor of 8Q. What do you think went wrong there for Z10 in that team fight?
I think that they do not have a core tanky heroes. Like for example, the counter he was very tank and tanked up the damage all the way, and even SF with the raw damage from Necro Mastery and precision aura, I think he did not do him much benefit as well. Even as the Dazzle Grave came in, allowing him 5 more seconds to leave, he couldn't even take down the Thunder in time and to make a run for it. And instead, when killed his skills was put down, he just has to like scream once and then he goes. The Thunder Ravage from that 3-man Ravage was a very good one, and it knocked Ultra Ranger in the center of the fight itself. It's allowing his marksmanship have the bonus agility only when there's not like no heroes within 400 range. I think that crippled her from the damage, and you can see the damage like instantly reduced to nothing.
Yeah, and I would love to see more levels on the supports on Z10 side as well. You really need as many points in Grave as possible if you're going to be so aggressive as well. Aggressive in the sense that you have a Lion, you can go really aggressive, but in this case, Z10 just needs to be a bit more defensive, and with the additional range as well as the faster cooldown on Grave, it would be really, really good if the support could get as many levels as they can. And we're going to see some action on bot lane here. Teams are just looking, the pings are coming out. It looks like they've been spotted. And there we go. The VS very unlucky, unable to do much but to stun Chen here. And very quick kill there. The pickups are coming. And on top lane, just a quick look. W Boon still holding his own against the Viper, but Viper doing really, really well, even better than the Shadow Fiend in mid lane. This is not going to be good, because if no one can shut down that Viper, then this game is pretty much going to be over, because Z10, they have kind of paper heroes.
Yes, correct. I think the Z10 should shut down the Viper as soon as possible, because for A8, they are just letting their supports, their mid and the tight hunter to roam around getting kills because of their burst damage. And due to the burst damage, you can find that much kills, which is proven now, and allowing the Viper to farm up to be a tanky hero. So during team fights, Viper can tank and output some damage at the same time.
Yeah, Viper already has gotten his team fight item. Can't really say what it is just yet, but it's gonna be very, very useful this early into the game. Even Phoenix can't really do much to catch up, and I would love to see more team fights, but so far nothing's happening as yet. Queen of Pain coming from behind. Matt's gonna get quite a bit of damage, but the Phoenix, very nice ball there, but the right click's not gonna do enough. VS gonna try to run away, doesn't get stunned there, and W Boon's gonna zip forward and try to get this kill. Will probably get the kill here. X is coming in as well. That's two very easy kills, I would say. Viper from behind, this is not gonna be good. The TP is coming out. Where's the Ravage? The Ravage catches, and there we go, the Grave as well. But X is gonna probably pay for this. Viper's coming from behind. ORZ getting a very easy kill on the Phoenix. And X still running for his life. He's getting slowed here, and he will get away. I kind of feel that they were looking to try to get some pickoffs, especially with the Lion as well as the Drow, because they can output quite a bit of burst damage. Mid lane, we're gonna see the heroes just grouping up right now. But apart from that, this game is pretty one-sided for the moment. Quick look at the goal graph, just showing a very, just basically confirming what I just mentioned. 5,000 net worth in favor of 888, and the goal earned as well, it's approximately the same amount. Just a quick question. What do you think will be the next item on the Viper? Do you think he should go to towards damage, or because his team is all reliant on magic damage in mid lane? We can see Viper get hexed up here. The slow comes out, the stun comes out as well. But he's not afraid. He's gonna throw out the Viper strike on to Dave and forces Dave back. Dave now can't do anything. Does lose quite a bit of health. Doesn't get healed up by the Dazzle, unfortunately. And bot lane already getting pushed here. Meow 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 pushing bot lane. No one's gonna stop him just yet. The TPs are coming in. The silence comes out. Very nice silence there. But no other supports come in to try to take out this Queen of Pain.
Viper might be going for the Agahi due to the Viper strike cooldown and more damage and more skill. As I was saying the Viper yesterday, there's a tiny in opponent team and I just hit the Viper, and after the Viper strike the tiny is vendor doing nothing. He's not putting any damage and things like this. So I guess that's what Viper do best. You just have to ulti the Shadow Fiend or the Draw Ranger and they are there just waiting to die.
I see, and that's a very easy kill there. Jen unfortunately missing his stun. Then the blink forward. Now, Tidehunter, they know that he has a blink. He'll be looking to blink. He blinks forward, doesn't get the Ravage off, gets silenced instead. The weave goes off. Mud casts his Let's Loose with his ultimate, and the Phoenix comes in as well. There's quite a bit of damage. VS going to go down there. The Phoenix egg actually drops, and that's a huge grave there. Mud, will he be able to get out? No, unfortunately not. But he actually gets a Draw Ranger actually gets a kill on the Tidehunter there. So basically a full team wipe there, and Z10 manages to defend their mid tower. And also, what do you think of this item pickup on the Phoenix? Midas. Also my career.
I think that item, it's a good item for early game, but it's pretty much late in the game now. And I think that it will be better for you to get some core items. If he was going up against the Viper one-on-one and top, it would be better if he can farm up more and get the mecha earlier. Because Shadow Fiend, he just got his mecha, and I think Shadow Fiend will do better with a Cyclone, because when Tidehunter blinks in, he can just Cyclone and he can run away and contain the team fight more. That's what I feel. Yeah, but I thought the Draw Ranger was like did a good display of class, silencing the Tidehunter, which enables the Phoenix ulti to be proc, and they overtime the team fight, and that's like a 5 kills there.
Yeah, that would have made a huge spike. Look at this drop there. 2,500 gold, net worth for the Dire side, as well as gold. It's also approximately 2,500 to about 3,000. So it's. I don't think it's enough for a comeback just yet. But who knows? That team fight was huge, and will probably turn things around.
Yeah, that team fight was crucial to them because they managed to defend their second tier and like even the gold graph a little bit. Yeah, the team fight was definitely an advantage to them and a comeback like in a small way or another. But in Dota, every small thing that we do, it accumulates to like a big impact on the game in the later part of it. For the Z10, I think it's crucial for the Lion to get his dagger fast, as he has to do the initiation because there's like not much they could do. Besides the dagger, I think Midas on the Phoenix, well, it would have been better if you could farm faster and get the mecha instead of the SF. Like I said, SF could go for a much more versatile item which could hold their team fight inside.
So you would prefer the SF to have gone maybe BKB? I kind of feel BKB is very important in this game as well.
Yes, correct. And you see the Ranger picked up a new item, probably heading towards some of the crucial items that will help them in their game, in their team fights.
What I would love to see is for Z10 to try to take some towers right now. They don't have enough team fight as it is, and they will need to actually because Queen of Pain, she's gotten that very important item as well. And on top lane, mid tower, there we go. The Phoenix actually getting stunned up there, but the Queen of Pain Queen of Pain coming in with the ult there, doing quite a bit of damage. Chen actually has to go get graved. And they're playing on very dangerous ground here because this is high ground. There's quite a bit of shadows created by the trees as well. And the blink forward, Queen of Pain is going to get a quick kill on the Lion. The silence comes out on Mat, and he's going to go down. Queen of Pain getting a triple kill there, excuse me. And this is probably going to mid tower. X is just running for his life right now.
Yes, correct. And the Tidehunter's leverage hasn't been used yet, so probably they could push down to a tier 2. I don't know. It depends on how the Dire counters to it, and as you can see, the Joy Ranger is scrambling to push down the bottom lane, to speed push a little before they defend the middle.
What I kind of felt is lacking, and this might be the cause of Z10 losing this game. Would be that they didn't hunt down the Queen of Pain fast enough, and that led to her getting her orchid. And also the Tidehunter managed to farm pretty well, got off his blink dagger as well. So basically, no one on Z10 actually managed to stop the push, basically, or get the kills. Phoenix actually gets silenced there. The gas, that's huge.
Probably it's accidental, such as when Tidehunter blinks in. But yeah, it's a good leverage as well. And as you can see, the Shadow Grave is a big proc, and Joy Ranger survives on it. That's a great TP from Joy Ranger, but he still dies to the Rifle Strike.
Man actually trying to come in there, and the blink forward by both Meow Meow and ORZ doing a very good body block here. Man is very, very hard pressed to actually move away, does lose quite a bit, and she gets killed there. X gets stunned up there, multicast on him, and this is going to be an easy tier 2, maybe even a tier 3 tower. Just a quick loop. Go ahead.
As you can see, there's like actually 6,000 damage done by the Radiant team. I think that's pretty much like it's a very, very big amount of damage. Only 21 minutes into the game, while the Dire has only done like 2,000 damage during the team fight. I think going this is due to the team fight abilities that it has, being the Ogre Magi, the Queen of Pain ulti, and the Tidehunter's Ravage. Not to mention Vengeful Spirit. He's doing some damage as well from the Wave of Terror. It's a very good 5 armor reduction from its skill, which could bring like Viper, bring Dire down to their knees, as you can see.
Yeah, and we talked about this, but Dire, they have quite, paper heroes. Again, back to the draft itself. The heroes on Z10, they are quite reliant on juking around, on their positioning, and so far, it's not paying off for them. very easy tier 2 bot tower there for 8Q. They are going to just move as one unit, look at them. They're probably going to try to take the tier 2 up top. We see many pings right now. Masquerade's gonna actually reveal that the smoke's there, and he's gonna stun up there. We do have the egg here, but no one wants to go on anything. Dave gets killed up there, doesn't manage to TP out in time. W Boone manages to actually get the stun off, but is he gonna pay for it? That's the question. He wants to fight, but the rest of his team is like, nope, we are gonna get off here.
Now you can see the Viper with Again Scepter. I think this is a very big change to the Radiant team. It will boost their team fights even more due to the short cooldown that Viper has.
This is just gonna be probably the final nail in their coffin, because Viper Strike just does so much slow. 60% slow right now. Excuse me. When it's level 2, when he gets level 16, it will be at 80% slow, and you are able to actually cast it on so many heroes. You can just cast it on the supports to force them back, and this team is on fire. Excuse the pun.
QOB picking up the latest edition of the Arcane Scepter. Ever since when QOB was being buffed from the Sonic Wave, that you hear the spell immunity, he has been a hot pick in competitive Dota with the Arcane Scepter. And I think if their teamfight capabilities, adding on an Arcane Scepter to it from QOB, I think this will be a great challenge for the Dire team. But the Dire, they just got themselves the AGs along with the Dazzle Shadow Wave. I think probably like 7v5, but it's up to their teamfight engagement, how do they do, and we'll see how they really counter to their AGs, or probably like how the Dire counter to the Giant's Berry, before you can see anything about it.
Everyone's ultimate is up, and it looks like no one's gonna try to pressure or push this top tier 3 tower. Everyone's actually pretty tense right now, I think. Just waiting for the next wave of creeps to come in, and then W Boone's gonna try to do some damage here with the Fire Spirits, but they have to be very careful of the blink forward by the Tide.
Right, and at the bottom you can see that Croatia is trying her best to stick push, trying to make down, and forcing the Radiant to retreat back so that they will not push their third tier tower. But the Radiant, they just engage with it, and you see the Viper Strike coming out, and then that Rampage, well, Shelby is gone like that, and a silent big pop and a POV from the Phoenix.
Phoenix gonna drop his ultimate as well, and Dave actually TP's back in. Will he be able to take out the Viper? There we go, the Dazzle actually getting a kill on the Viper there. Meow is just gonna grab some easy creeps here. 2 deaths on 8Cube's side. Kind of felt that, some miscommunication maybe. The Queen of Pain and the Tide blinked forward, but there was very little to no follow-up with the supports.
Yes, correct. I think for the Radiant, they should just maintain. They shouldn't, or they don't even have to look for engagement. They could just stand behind, let the Viper slowly take down the tower, or the Viper Viper strike the enemies. And well, for QOP, I think the engagement from Q5 it was a good variation, I would say, but he could wait a little longer. They're a little more patient, while the QOP just burst down the Shadow Fiend and he backs off. And when Shadow Fiend fights back, it's reset to 0, just as Shadow Fiend fights back and reach his goal and things like this. But I think for Radiant team, they could take it slow, they could play along their pace, they don't have to look for engagers, because I think they will do better without that, fine, chill a little bit.
And and basically get their farm on.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, because they were waiting out here for pretty long. That kind of allowed the Drow to take bot tower, or at least push the bot tower, so that the creeps behind could take it as well. Ty needs to start working towards his refresher. That would be very useful. But apart from that, the A cube, they can't grow complacent right now. They have their core items, as core as they can get, but once the BKBs start appearing on C10, then it's going to be very, very difficult for A cube to win team fights. Also, this Aegis here kind of needs to be used. That's what I always feel. It's gonna probably pop in a few minutes time, and we will. I'm not too sure. Do you think like Aegis should be used as quickly as it's possible?
Actually, I feel Aegis just brings like an additional insurance to Z10 just now. But the next Aegis that is being picked up by the other team, I think it will be a greater impact than the previous team fight, because like as you can see, Viper is pushing at the top, and if there's an Aegis on him, I think it will be better.
Well, we will have to see, because it looks like A-Cube's looking to push the top lane once again. The pings are coming out. We do have people gonna try to defend this, but both teams right now, it's kind of stagnant, and I've seen this before, where teams just they don't do anything, but one team just defends and the other team stagnates, and suddenly the game, the potential for comeback is real.
Okay, we can see how much Ranger gets picked up Sanjay Yashe. Probably he wants to boost his HP due to the Sanjay, but I feel that Manta Star would be a better item choice due to the, like, you can disarm away the Viper Strike and the silence from the QP. But well, I think Sanjay Yashe is pretty fine too due to the slow we have.
Looks like he has found a pretty good stash of items, stash of cash here. The teams are gonna just try to get as much farm in this downtime. I think both teams are gonna heed your advice actually. The Radiant side looking to farm rather than to try to force an engagement here. And on bot lane, we're gonna see Chen actually try to cast his stun, but his stun actually misses, and Queen of Pain does have haste, will be able to get away in time. Smoke rumbled there, and Z10, that was kind of a wasted smoke. When you play with your team, what do you do when you smoke?
I think I'll look for very, very important cues, like maybe it would be good if I can get on a Viper queue and take down the next tier of tower. That's like snooping up to get advantage, but on the QP it's fine as well, just that QP has a blink and there's a haze in the bottom, which I think they do not fail to see the power of it, and I think that brings like QP, like he didn't get killed for it and things like that.
Yeah, so moral of the story, have an objective before you smoke, or at least know where heroes are before you smoke.
Yes, correct.
So basically this is the caster's curse right now. I can't really say much. Pings are going around the map. And we're going to see Chen coming in, blinking forward, getting stunned off, but from behind, Phoenix actually going to drop his ultimate here. No one's actually trying to do damage to the ball, but Queen of Pain might be able to do that. Unfortunately, gets stunned out here. Queen of Pain's wicked streak actually going to get taken out here. Masquerade is going to go down as well. Is this the comeback?
That was a like from the smoke itself. Yeah, they caught the Viper and they had to save the Viper. And well, too bad for the QP I feel, because it's like only two more hits before the Phoenix ulti dies off, and well, he got stunned while he's in BKB. Probably that caused his death as well. And I think QP's death is very important for the Dire because of his ulti, that he can clear away from creep immediately, even with the Arcane Scatter and things like that, and like get them back off and things like this. I thought that was a pretty good engage from Z10. That was a good smoke pop and good catch up. And as you can see, they are moving on to the third tier. They might try to force the QP to buy back, I don't know, but Diana ulti hasn't been popped yet, and you see ultimate evasion coming from Viper. there's like much more DPS from the team hand itself.
Yeah, the team fight, Zhao's position was good as well. She managed to actually do as much damage as she could, and basically do some cleanup as well. However, it looks like there will be a swap back. Mart's going to get the full brunt of damage there. He's not in a good position. Hasn't been in a good position since mid lane. He got ganked. He got killed quite a number of times as well. But this, in a way, it just created a lot of space for the Drow Ranger to farm up.
Yes, and for the Viper Strike, actually Viper Strike has a really very long range, like 900
with the Aghanim's.
Yeah, and I thought that caught out the Shadow Fiend, and like as I said, when you get caught out by Viper Strike, basically nothing, you walk slow, you can't do anything much. And when he tries to TP away, actually just swap and just like kill on Shadow Fiend.
Do you think
there was a miscommunication because as you can see, Shadow Fiend back off a little later than the rest of the team.
he also went the wrong position, wrong way? Yeah.
Yes, correct. And Drow Ranger gets a solo Roshan while Shadow Fiend like sacrifice her.
Yeah, so this makes for an interesting comeback. I would say the EXP graph is going haywire up and down right now, but still kind of in favor of 8Q. Gold graph actually going up and down as well. However, it's still in favor of 8Q because they have had Queen of Pain creating quite a bit of space, getting her items early as well. But we'll see if that actually doesn't. We'll see if Dave able to turn this game around. So for those who are on the Twitch stream, we are live at the OASIS Cafe in PoMo, Singapore. If you guys are in Singapore, in the area, do come down and give us your support. This is the SMU Dota 2 Championship, proudly hosted by SMU eSports Club. The pings are going crazy. I think everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. Dave is just going to be front man right now, does have the Aegis, trying to bait out probably the Blink. We do see a very important item on heroes. Can't really say who just yet.
Hey Cheryl. I think I suck at casting.
So we're gonna just see both teams just being very quiet right now, trying to get to farm their next big items here. And behind me, we're gonna see the organizing committee.
Hey, on new fan I don't think I got new fan Hey, see, because of you, she can't play with me.
Sorry, my bad. Actually, you can take her back.
Hey, how you got me now?
Like and stretch.
And it looks like objective gaming time, boys. Z10's gonna just push towards top tower, and whereas there is a ping to come out and try to push maybe bot tower here, but the creeps are gonna get pushed back. You have to be careful. I think Dave spots out something there, and that would be quite a huge haul if you actually got the courier. Important items on the courier there. We see Viper pick up a very important item as well. And the TPs are coming back to try to stop this push. I kind of feel that the TPs were not really necessary until the heroes until the dire side was actually up here, perhaps, and then TPs would be more important because you could have been pushing bot lane.
Alright, for the Dire, I think their strat is now working out fine for them. They have regained control due to the few teamfight engages and the pickoffs they got, and they got back the control of the map. And well, they found out some of their core items, as you can see, and they took down all of the towers from the Radiant side, which puts them on an equal equilibrium and bring down the gold graph by a significant amount as well. I feel that 8Q has to do something before they get into deep trouble from the DPS side of the Dire side.
So do you think they should be taking an engagements now or forcing engagements of sorts, or they want to wait for the next Roshan or?
They should probably wait for the next Roshan or until at least Draw Ranger AGs has expired before they look and pick up some kills with better. The items, well, the two support items from Z10 were like we have the 4-star really in case of like counter ravage or the Viper slow. I think the 4-star is very crucial to Z10 because it helps their carries to position themselves better and increase survivability in that case if they need, because they do have a hard tanker like the 8Q.
Yeah, that's right. It's all the survivability kind of rests on the shoulders of the Dazzle as well, because you have the Shadow Grave providing a 5-second additional life, which in 5 seconds you could do quite a bit of damage. You also have Phoenix, with the Supernova, so kind of rebirth kind of thing. So you can do quite a bit of damage as well. So you just need to get your act together, basically.
Yes, correct.
Both teams really not wanting to engage at all. I kind of feel this is due to the lack of wards from both teams on the maps. You can't see much, so you don't dare to do much. Go big or go home. If this kind of stagnation happens for the next 10 minutes, who do you think will gain the upper hand? Or will it be all based on a single huge team fight?
I think this still has room for discussion for both teams. Well, both teams are good, and Ogre Magi Argyle Scepter has like a very good impact in the game. And it depends on their luck mostly.
So pray to RN Jesus?
Yes, correct. But I think Phoenix this hero, it might change the team fight for D10, and I don't know. Yeah, I thought Phoenix was like a very crucial hero for them late into this game. If he's able to proc the ulti and like stun like maybe 3 to 4 people, even when they're in BKB, I thought that would be good for D10 because D10 has the DPS and BKB for Radiant doesn't really matter.
So a quick look at the network itself is dropped down to about 5k advantage for the AAA. And both teams not sure what to do right now. Get some wards up on the map, guys, and you'll be able to figure out what to do.
You sharing off your phone? Oh, I didn't watch the game.
Just a quick look at the items themselves. We do see big items coming up. Don't think the item has been used just yet. Can't really say because teams will be able to hear. But the 4-stars, plenty of 4-stars this game, as well as Blink Daggers.
Each other, and Daya is heading for the top tower, hoping to get down the tower fast, and we see all the TPs coming back. But with the Draw Ranger, I think it's very good. Like,
from behind, excuse me, the Tide Hunter is gonna get caught up very kind of pain. She actually pops a BKB there. The swap comes in now. Vengeful is in a bad position here. The egg actually drops a bit too early there. Dave's gonna try to silence up the Viper. Quite a bit of damage here, and Mud from behind doing quite a bit of damage. His right clicks, the Viper goes down, and this looks set to be the comeback. Masquerade running for his life against the flow of creeps. He's going to try to make it to the side shop and try to get a TP back, but that's low from Dave. This does so much damage, and that's 3 heroes down. It's I don't even know if this is a comeback because it's probably over.
Yeah, I think this might be a comeback. Actually, the previous engages and the one they called out the Viper and the Middle, I think it was like part of their comeback already, like in the process. I think like all these little things, like one smoke, and things like this, and when they catch up one, yeah, it proves like little things like you can do big things with it. I think for during the mid game, AQ was playing a little bit too complacent, probably because they got like a lot of kills in the early games and things like this. Now they are suffering the consequences of it, and we'll see what they can do with it. Probably you can get some takeoff, that'll be good for them. Yeah.
I think
for defense, they are a very big hero, and now this league into a game, any dash from the Radiant side will go fatal to them because Shadow Fiend and the Draw Ranger could actually easily take down all their targets at once.
Yeah.
But for the 8Q, probably not much. As we can see, like Metro Speed is still at level 11. This means that the Vengeance Aura isn't maxed yet and things like this. And this stage of the game, I think it's more fatal for the Radiant to have their heroes like dying off one by one.
Yeah, that's right. And also, we've seen Drow take a very easy tower there in bot lane. And the push is real, basically. The creeps are just going to push in. The Rex is still up on top lane. So there's no mega creeps just yet, but the lane is pushed in. I would love to see the lane get pushed back out. Both teams really do need vision of the map. I think that's what's stopping them from, or rather causing them to hesitate before they do anything. The Illuminati sign. But yeah, like I mentioned, both teams, a lot of warding in the previous game as compared to this one. So that's what I felt. They really need some wards up on the map to figure out what's going on. Or in CSGO, get more information on where your enemy is.
Actually, warding is very important. Even in the game, the other ward will be helpful to you.
That's
and
right.
You can see as Viper got picked up and Hunter, he just melted down. Not even copying the Ravage plus the refreshers Ravage. And yeah, I think this proves to be very fatal for the 8Q. As we can see, the Lion, it was a big hex from him that initiated it and turned things around. The Gas Ranger helps as well.
Yeah, Masquerade again running to the side shop, doesn't have a TP on him. The importance of the TP is I can't emphasize how important it is to have a TP at this late into the game. 40 minutes in, almost 45 minutes in, and this is going to be a bot Rex, I would say. I believe Aegis wasn't popped at all, so it just expired, and they've just going to do as much damage as they can. They're going to go straight for the straight for the throne. Actually, trying to do as much damage to the creeps as possible. Skirting those fights, doesn't want to do a fight, so I don't think this will probably just be GG right now. Throne is going to there we go.
I think it was a good play from both teams. The Radiant had like early control, but only through a few of their engagers, which caused their downfall. Thank you.
Alright, thank you guys. So congratulations to Xanten for getting this victory. Believe this is the second game of the group stage. We will be moving on to a third match very, very shortly. So thank you all once again, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, I know.